there was a need in the community, and a donor stepped forward who was willing to put some money toward this goal of an impactful literacy piece that could help Noble County. And when we looked at what our needs were here in the community, one of the things that rose quickly to the top was a need for early intervention for children that may need a hand up when it comes to the basic literacy needs. And so that's when it started, and Noble County Community Foundation came to LEAP as an organization that has been in the community for years and working with the literacy needs of our community.
You have to be somewhat prepared for kindergarten now. It's not old school kindergarten where you have to know your colors, shapes, and a couple letters. There's so many standards that the state expects you to know before you move on to the next level, that our job is to prepare kids now for kindergarten. Some parents don't realize the pressures that are going to be on their kindergarten kid to read at a level D. That's like a book with 2 or 3 sentences on it that a kindergartner is expected to be able to read when they leave kindergarten. So with those pressures put on and just the extra things that the state has mandated for kindergarten and first grade, this is our next step to assure that our kids are successful.
I talked to the teachers today a little bit, and they're already seeing things. Several of them are going to be our kindergarten teachers next year. They think this will prepare those children to just jump right in rather than those 8 or 9 weeks they typically spend getting used to this environment, getting used to following directions, knowing letters and numbers. So this first year, we hope that children show a better readiness for school. We've overcome the jitters and the crying and the anxiety of separation, that maybe that won't happen. We won't have to spend time on that. We hope that the retention rate in kindergarten is decreased, because that's been pretty high in the past. We don't want to pass children on when they're not ready with any of the foundational skills, and we're hoping that maybe they get such a good start in the beginning that they build upon, that retention rate will go down.
I love it because they're learning all of these things in a shorter day, so they're kind of easing into kindergarten, getting used to being more independent, trying to tie their shoes by themselves, open their milk, open things at lunch, working on raising their hand. I just think of all the ways it's going to be awesome in August that they can teach the other kids, or they can be a good model for the other kids.
Yes, I think it's excellent. It's very important, especially for children who aren't able to go to preschool. I think this is a great head start for starting kindergarten, and just feeling ready puts them one step ahead for their education. So I think it's very important.